I got 2 more tournaments left. The head-up tournament, the main event here. So, I'm trying to win the head-up tournament. I think it's going to get about 100-something players. And win another bracelet. It's this way. I do want to catch Phil Hellmuth one day. So hopefully, take a step closer. I do love it here. I mean, it's a wonderful city. It's one of the nicest cities in the world, in my opinion. And
What kind of stuff do you do while you're
I walk around. It's a great city to walk around in. I go to the millions of different restaurants that they have. There's so much culture here. I do a bit of gambling from time to time, as you know. And just relax. It's a nice break from Vegas. Well, I haven't played much cash games because the game is a little bit too small. So I haven't really played too much cash games. But playing a little bit online and stuff like that, and just enjoying myself, watching football on TV. Just kind of relaxing.
Last year I heard you went, the rumor is that you got in a helicopter and flew to O2 to see Jay-Z, and you're obviously a super baller and all that stuff. Did that happen, and are you going to do something cool like that this year?
Yeah, we took a helicopter to, the helicopter landed in a soccer field near Wembley Stadium because there was a bunch of traffic getting there. I didn't want to sit in traffic for, a couple hours or whatever. I get car sick. So me and some friends, we decided just to rent a helicopter, charter a helicopter. And yeah, it was a fun time. We saw Jay-Z and Coldplay. So yeah, it was really cool.
What about high stakes online? It seems like this year you're still making money, but you're not you don't put in the volume necessarily that some of the other players have this year. Is that a conscious choice? You're just busy doing other things?
I'm busy doing other things. The games aren't out as readily available to me. I sit down and a lot of people quit, so I don't get as much action as I used to. But I enjoy playing, but also sometimes it's nice not to play so much. So yeah, simple as that. Yeah, I would say overall it's a good year. I mean, you always want to do better, and you feel like you should do better. Even in 2009, I felt like I could have done better. That's just the way it is. So, but the results speak for themselves. I'm happy. I wish I could have had a better World Series. I know I won a bracelet, but I felt like I could have done a lot better. I think I'm definitely too young to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and honestly, I would be. I think I would be a little disappointed to break Chip Reese's record. I think he was inducted when he was 40-something. And I think my career is still just getting started. And Chip is such a good friend of mine that if I were to win it now, I don't know. I don't think I would be too happy. Eric Seidel, I would say, definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame more than I do. He has a much longer career, super successful, done a lot for poker. A stand-up guy. I definitely believe that he should win.